Yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on? How's everybody doing? All right, let's uh, let's get right into the stream here, guys. Members, just so you guys know, we are doing our members only live stream today still, so do not worry. There will be a members only live stream. We're doing this live stream. Then I got some running around I gotta do, and then I will be back and we'll be doing the members only live stream this evening. So do not miss out on that. It is coming, guys. It's coming. That's what she said. All right. So we're looking at the hourly here on Bitcoin on JASMY. Let's go back over to the daily. What do we got? What do we got? So as you can see, we've rejected off the 2 cent 5 level twice now. So the big factor here, guys, is Monday, Tuesday. And I've touched on this a couple of times, right? Monday, Tuesday, we're going to see, is the German government going to continue selling off BTC, or are they done? We don't know right now because it's the weekend, right? And governments tend to not work on weekends. So Monday, Tuesday are going to be very telling in terms of which direction the market's going to continue to trend in, right? And I think that a lot of people right now are paused for the same reason. They're paused in what they're doing. They're not making any decisions because they want to know what's going to happen. What's the next move for the market? Is it continued downward pressure or what? Right? Or are we done with that now? Is the German government going to sell OTC? I know some people are talking about the fact that they bought back like another 111 BTC or something, but they've also been offboarding as well. So it's kind of like, what are they doing here, right? So until we get a definitive answer on what they're doing, we have to be prepared for the worst, but expect the best, right? So a little bit later of a stream today, by the way, guys. I was doing, I did about six one-on-one coaching sessions with members of the Patreon. So, guys, if you want to get in on those one-on-one coaching sessions, my time gets booked up pretty fast, guys. So you got to jump over to the Patreon and book your time with me, and we'll get you penciled in. We did, like I said, I did like 6 of them today so far. So. Also, guys, make sure you smash the like and subscribe. Help the channel grow. Crypto Culture, what's up, man? Bought by me. Nice. I see what you did there. Kevin, what's up, Brotato? Good to see you, man. Much love to my crypto family. Absolutely. Balaclava, man. Binance. Crypto Holmes, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Crypto Trucker in the house. What's up, man? Good afternoon. Tara, hey, Rob and Crypto family. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Gary's in the house. Hey, Rob, have you ever taken a look at Haycoin? Wouldn't invest in it, but I think it's interesting. Haycoin. I don't think I've ever heard of Haycoin. Let me have a look. $1,300 $1.3 million market cap. Very, very low market cap. Max supply, just under 1 million tokens. What's the price? Holy crap. 300. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. We've looked at this. This is a scam. This was a scam. I remember we looked at this. Right? Hang on. I'll show you guys. That's right. There's the price is $322,000 a coin. Yeah, we've looked at this. I think it's a scam anyway. I think so. Oh, we got a super chat. Isaac, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Rob, it's been a while since I sent you a super chat, but I do appreciate you and the content you put out as well, answering my questions I have in the Discord. Hey, I always got your back, Isaac. I appreciate you, brother, and thank you so much for supporting the channel and and sending over the super chat, man. The super chats, guys, they definitely, you know, they help support the channel, and it means a lot, man. And I'll always answer your questions, Isaac. I got you covered, brother. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes, brother. Cross Purpose, what's up, man? Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening. All right, what else do we got? How to, have you mentioned Hoppy? Actually, one of our community members actually brought Hoppy to us. I want to say about a week ago now. Fast Too Curious brought us Hoppy. Told us about it a while ago. So shout out to Fast Too Curious for bringing that up. And yes, How To. We have looked at it a few times, and I got in on it thanks to Fast Too Curious. Hopefully some of you guys did as well. Right now, she's looking at down 9.42%. Of course, whole market's kind of down. So yeah, no, I got in on this one over on MetaMask, I believe. Oh no, BitTrue. That's where I got BitTrue. That's right. Yes. We are bullish on Hoppy. Wowzers. Yeah, right. You're right on point with the short call. Hey, you like that, eh? You like that, eh, Funky? Somebody actually said to me that it was kind of risky. I can't remember who, but they're like, it's a little risky. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, I sent out an alert, a video to the members of the channel, members only. If you want to get this stuff, guys, you got to click the join button or click the link in the chat. But I sent this video out to the members anyway yesterday that I was going to put in a short on Bitcoin because I believe when the Asian market wakes up this evening that we were going to see more downward pressure on BTC, and I was right. So I won on that trade. I was doing some leverage trading over there, did that. Again, guys, if you want to get in on this stuff early, got to become a member of the channel. Nothing but the North. What's up, fam? Good to see you, man. Good afternoon, sir. Let's get back on track. JASMY fam ain't afraid to go lower. We will buy more. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. For me, I think that there's a great chance that we are going to go lower here on Monday or Tuesday. I think that the only reason that we haven't seen downward pressure over the weekend is because that very reason. It's the weekend. And the German government kind of shuts down on weekends. So I think it's not 100%, but it's very strong possibility we're going to see selling pressure kick back in on BTC Monday, Tuesday, right? So be ready for that, guys. Make sure you have dry powder on the side just in case, right? Just in case. Dumb Money, what's up, man? What would you say is the least amount of XLM to hold? I would have to say, hey, sorry, guys. My boy was knocking on the door. I had to tell him to stop. He's pounding on it. Anyway, what would you say the least amount of XLM to hold? Well, I mean, listen, you should probably hold at least 100,000 tokens, right? In my opinion. I mean, you're probably looking at close to $1, give or take, for XLM. So yeah, probably around 100,000. It depends. How much money do you want to make on XLM, right? What's your return that you want to make? That's the biggest question. That'll depend. How much you want to bring back will depend on how much you should hold. So, H Barbarita, what's up, man? In the house. Hey, Rob, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Balaclava, man. Germany bought back 1915 BTC. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is the thing. There's no explanation as to why they're doing what they're doing. They're selling and then they're buying. Like, I would not go under the assumption that we're in the clear because they bought 1915 BTC. I wouldn't make that assumption. I don't think that's a safe assumption to make. I think that we need to wait and see what they're going to do here, right? We're on thin ice with hot blades right now, guys, right? So that's why I say keep dry powder on the side and, be ready to cash in. Be ready to pounce, man. That's what this game is all about. We're going to take advantage of these situations. We're going to make some money. That's what we do. Shay Boy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, guys. I'm going to hop over to the news of the day as we do. So, yeah, if you want me to look at a project, if you have a question, anything like that, fire it over in a super chat. I will get to it immediately. And I'm going to jump into the news real quick here, guys. Blah, yes, I already said about 10 minutes ago that we're going to be doing the members only live stream today. Please keep up. Lily, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ty, how's it going, man? Good evening, Rob. How much VRA you think is a decent bag? I mean, you should be able to accumulate. I mean, Veracity is what is Veracity right now? You should be able to accumulate at least a million Veracity, right? If you're dollar cost averaging, you should be able to accumulate at least a million. But I mean, 1, 2, 3 million, a couple million would be great. David with a Y, what's up, fam? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Okay, now I'm getting into the news. I'm going to jump over to the news, guys. Again, if you have a question, you have a project you want me to look at, fire it over in a super chat. I'll get to it. Let's get into some of the news that we got going on. Okay, what do we got here? BTC chart. So, as we see, guys, like I said, BTC rejected twice off of our support, or our now resistance level at 58.4. Got to get back above that moving average there, the 200-day moving average, if we want to get any kind of success here, guys. But again, we'll have to see what happens with the selling pressure. We could very well ping pong inside of here. If we see no more selling pressure from Germany, we could still ping pong inside of this area between 54 and 58K for a little while. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Good DC opportunity, guys. For me, like I said, I told the members yesterday, I put in a short and I was successful in my short. Boom, here we go. I knew we were going to reject off 58.4, and we did. So, again, click the join button, guys, to become a member of the channel. Get my alerts. And we looked at JASMY already. Okay, so let's see what's going on across the market. What is the general sentiment? So after Doge dropped by 15.55% yesterday, Elon Musk expressed that he intends to support it, stating, quote, Dogecoin is better suited for transactions as compared to Bitcoin. With this support, do you think Doge could reach an all-time high again? Me personally, I think Doge smashes through $1 this time around, for sure. That's my opinion on it. So yeah, Elon Musk, see, this is how you know we're starting to go into a bull run, guys, right? You got Elon Musk is starting to talk about Dogecoin again. Everything is looking positive. No need to be glum. All right, what else do we got? Rect Capital, one of my favorites. BTC Bitcoin failed to daily close above that 58.3 level, right on this black line. Instead, price actually daily closed below this level, prompting a rejection. Bitcoin needs now to hold 56.7, which is the purple line here, if it wants to establish a range. So Bitcoin needs to hold 56.7, and right now we are below 56.7. So, but we got a few hours left before the weekly close, guys. So, we just got to watch the weekly close. Hopefully, Bitcoin can get back up over that 56.7 level before the weekly close. All right, Michael Vandepop. Let's see what he's got to say. He says, all in on altcoins. What's next after this correction? So he says, I've discussed earlier that I'm all in on altcoins. We've talked about that before, guys, on the channel. He says, the strategy is, to say the least, very risky, as you can lose more Bitcoin than you have. However, during the bull market, It's the ultimate strategy to make more Bitcoin through altcoins, and that's been my game plan. Mine too, guys. You guys know I've been very transparent, especially on the member side, about my plan as well. This is all designed to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible before Bitcoin itself makes it to $1 million a coin. It says, I've seen the trolls coming in that I've made the wrong decision. Well, let me tell you this. I've been doing this rodeo for multiple cycles already, and in the last cycle, I've gone down 50% on his USDT valuations in 2 months, and 75% in BTC valuations, after which the end result was a 100x of the entire portfolio. And that's the point I've been trying to get across, guys. You know, you can be down, you can feel down, things could seem down, and then bam, your whole portfolio 100x's for you in the bull run, right? That means that this correction isn't that bad, and some altcoins are doing technically pretty well during these periods. In BTC valuations, if we're scanning USD valuations, yes, they are absolutely terrible. On top of that, I've decided to go to newer altcoins rather than older altcoins, as I think that there will be higher returns made. Yes, of course, buying into altcoins that have never seen a bull run before, definitely a good thesis. And he says, on top of that, he says, as a matter of fact, I'm quite satisfied that we're seeing the recent news of Mt. Gox taking place. Finally, it's out. No more bad news from that side. The payments are happening. Let's get it over with. Additionally, Germany's sell-off is a relatively overstretched. Also, a thing that happens during panic fear moments is that people are overestimating everything negative. They have been buying back as well. So he feels positive about Germany buying back Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens there. How do I handle these corrections? They're filled with stress. My stomach is doing bad. My mental stage gets crushed. It's the same every time. Should be going to the gym way more to relax and balance, but work keeps going. We got multiple companies, yes. So busy, guys. So even guys like Michael Vanderpop, you know, these drops, they twist his stomach too. They stress him out too, right? It's all about how you handle it. That's how this game is played. It says, what does make a huge impact? The Ethereum ETF. Due to the recent negativity, people are underestimating the impact of the Ethereum ETF for the entire space. It's solely It's solely negativity, and I think it's going to be a huge game changer. I agree, guys. I think the entire ERC20 ecosystem is going to boom. Says perhaps the downwards ride on some of these newer coins was heavier than anticipated, but I still expect to be having a 10x in the next 6 to 12 months on his USD valuation. I don't mind these short-term price action. I mind my thesis and game plan that's been providing me a rock-solid return. So basically, stick to your plan, regardless of how you emotionally feel about what's going on in the market. That is how you will succeed, right? If you cannot stick with your plan, you will not be successful in crypto. It really comes down to that at the end of the day. And I got to tell you guys, I had some fantastic one-on-one coaching sessions with some of our Patreon members today, and the positivity and the the mindset going in, fantastic, guys, fantastic. You guys know who you are. And this is still going on, guys. This is a fake airdrop by Onyx Coin. Their X account was hacked, and as you can see, they've turned off the replies so that people can't put in the comments and let people know that it's a scam. See, I turned that off there. See, they turned the comments off. Right there. So this is a scam, guys. Do not link anything. There is no airdrop for XCN. Do not fall for it. Do not click this link. That is how you lose your money. So that is how you lose your money. All right. In the last 5 days, 127 million JASMY coins have been purchased off Binance. We're going to get into an article about it in a few moments, guys, but check it out. Lot of JASMY. And guys, we've talked about 100 times. We've talked about the reserves of JASMY on exchanges is starting to run really, really low, guys. It's like 14 billion left. That's it. That's like 15% or something like that. 15, 16% is all that's left to be purchased, right? So scarcity equals value, guys. The SEC has spent $102 million on office moves in the last 3 years. 102 million freaking dollars on moving. You heard that right, guys. You heard that right. That's your tax money going to work in the United States. All right. So Steph says the cup and handle on the weekly time frame for JASMY is still in play. JASMY is shaping the handle of this larger cup and handle formation on the weekly. Right now, it is not the time to give up or flip bearish. So we're going to see how this continues to play out, guys. We're going to stay on top of it. Nice little cup and handle going on here, though. 62-cent target. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? Just in 35,000 BTC have been withdrawn from BitMEX this week, leaving them with only 19,000 left. That's 65% of the BTC BitMEX. That's 65% of BitMEX's BTC that they had on their exchange has been withdrawn to cold storage off there. They only have 19,000 left. I told you guys a couple of months ago that the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges as well was starting to run dry, and eventually they were going to become very, very scarce. Some people laughed at me and said, oh, we're not going to run out of Bitcoin to buy. Okay, then explain this. They have 19,000 Bitcoin left to sell. 19,000. 35,000 was just withdrawn in this week from there, right? That's almost double. That's 2/3 of what they held gone. They only have 19,000 left. So if in 1 week 35,000 BTC could be withdrawn off of their exchange and leaving them with only 19, why in another week can't 19,000 be withdrawn? And then they have nothing. You see what I'm saying? And then people laugh when I say these exchanges are going to start running out of Bitcoin. How is that not like a thing that's how are people not seeing this? 2/3 of what they had was withdrawn in a week. 2/3, right? Why can't the rest of it be withdrawn in a week? And then this is how many Bitcoin they got to sell then. Big fat freaking zero, right? What do you think that does to the price valuation of a project that you can't buy any of? That's right. It goes that way, right? But people will still laugh, and those are the people that we like to call wrong, right? So all right, so 127 million JASMY coins bought by investors in the last 5 days. What's driving the surge? In the past 5 days, Binance has seen an astonishing 127 million JASMY coins purchased. This surge has raised questions about the future of JASMY coin and investors. Such substantial purchases have often indicated growing interest and confidence in a particular cryptocurrency. Large-scale acquisitions like this usually suggest that investors see significant potential or growth or a positive change on the horizon. These massive buy-ins often preceded notable price increases and heightened market activity. Investors banking on upcoming developments or strategic partnerships could drive the coin's value higher. JASMY, known for the democratization and the Internet of Things, I think they left out the word data democratization. Anyway, has been steadily gaining traction. The recent influx of purchases on Binance might reflect growing recognition of its potential to revolutionize how data is handled and monetized. This influx could be fueled by increasing awareness and appreciation of JASMY's unique value proposition in the market. The crypto market is no stranger to volatility, and large purchases can sometimes lead to significant price fluctuations. The overall sentiment in the crypto market, influenced by factors like regulatory news, technological advancements, and macroeconomic trends, plays a crucial role. If the market is generally optimistic, substantial purchases of JASMY could amplify that sentiment. The purchase of 127 million JASMY on Binance over the past 5 days is a significant development. This signals strong investor interest and confidence, potentially paving the way for a bullish trend. So, guys, what this means in short is that a lot of people out there are buying the frickin' dip, DCAing, and the question is, are you? But I know most of you guys are, right? So that's what we do here, baby. We buy the dip and we wait. And we wait and we buy and we wait and we buy and then we buy and then we wait. All right. Simply Bitcoin. Contrary to today's news, the German government continues selling. Their wallet balance is now below 40K. So despite the fact that they bought some, they're still selling too, right? People are failing to, because people only want to hear what they want to hear, right? So, you know, but I got to give you the crookeds with the straights, guys. You know what it is? Skinned says the fact that KASPA currency is knocking on the top 20's door and yet not yet listed on any real tier 1 exchanges is seriously mind-boggling to me. Are you guys actually going to wake up to KASPA asking Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken? Only a matter of time before these exchanges list KASPA, in my opinion. I agree. I do agree. So apparently, Germany bought $110 million worth of BTC. You might be wondering, why would Germany sell the Bitcoin they already have just to turn around and buy Bitcoin? I have a thesis. Germany is testing the liquidity and Bitcoin markets to start adding it as a reserve. Nice. That's actually a pretty good theory. And considering Tesla did it and Saylor, a MicroStrategy, did it as well, it is a pretty safe assumption. Nearly 3/4 of jobs added the last month came from government. Fake currency, fake jobs. Check it out.
74% of the jobs came from government and healthcare and education. So that's where the bulk of the jobs are.
Okay.
The rest of the jobs not doing quite so well. Leisure and hospitality, which have been a big source of job growth, just 7,000. Retail, we'd had some strength there, down 8,500. And then temporary help, which is a potential leading sign, minus 48,000. So you have this kind of dual sector economy. By the way, it's not the federal government. A lot of it is local government jobs. They seem to be still hiring in those places or those municipalities. And it's the hospitals up 22,000. So that's where a lot of the job growth is coming from.
So, I mean, it shouldn't come as any surprise, but the job numbers that are being given by the Democrats is obviously skewed numbers, right? And that, again, shouldn't come as any surprise. Any political party is going to twist numbers in their favor. So, yeah. All right, Jack Mullers, there is no middle class anymore. You either own assets that inflate against debasement or you own the currency being debased.
Can you connect those dots for people a little bit more? Because I think I know what you're talking about, but I think the jump from going to having a better form of money and then all those other problems that you talked about, family formation, civil unrest, division, familial breakdown, all those kind of things. I think people struggle to connect those dots. So can you kind of walk us through that?
Yeah.
So, and let me know if I lose you, because these are weird concepts, at least when I try and describe them. But, time and energy, when you say someone's robbed their time and energy, someone's devalued them, stolen their productivity or whatever, however you'd like to describe inflation, it can't disappear. It has to go somewhere else, right? And so maybe the best way to understand that is like the wealth gap that we see, for example, is that less than 10% of the United States owns over 90% of the wealth. And that's because when you debase the currency, everyone that holds it is getting crushed and is needing to require more time and energy to have a sustainable life. And everyone that owns assets that is being inflated. So when they print money, your house gets inflated, your Bitcoin gets inflated, all these things get inflated. They accrue wealth naturally without expending time and energy. And so then you get a really disgruntled populace where 90% of the United States of America is required to expend more time and energy every single year to be able to afford a family, be able to afford children, be able to have a happy marriage, to be able to afford a house, to be able to afford groceries, to be able to afford gas. And then you have the top, whatever, it's not actually 10% anymore, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5% of the populace that actually controls and owns all of the collective time and energy from the populace because they own a pocket of Manhattan real estate. And so that, I think, is the best. There's no middle class anymore. You either own assets that inflate against the debasement or you own the currency that's being debased. There's no middle class. And so I think that's probably the best descriptor to describe the civil unrest. We feel at war with each other, but I think the real issue is there's a large portion of the population that, listen, if housing is inflating 20% year over year, you have to be getting a 21% raise every single year to be making progress towards owning a home. And so there's an overwhelming amount of the population that is requiring more time and energy to have a life that we recognize as worthwhile. It's really awful. And so, that is where I think a lot of the unrest comes from. And the napkin math on something like, your groceries, let's say your groceries doubled from now to COVID. Let's say it took one paycheck to cover 3 months worth of groceries. Okay. Now it takes one paycheck to cover a month and a half. Right. So if you want 3 months worth of groceries, you have to work twice as hard. And that's you expending twice the amount of either energy or time, energy and time to acquire the same amount of groceries. Whilst someone who got grandfathered in and passed down some apartment complex in Manhattan now gets even more groceries, and they didn't contribute any time and energy to the collective populace. They just have it because they had the asset.
And the sad reality of the situation, guys, is that most people are not willing to open their eyes and do the research and figure this stuff out. But these are the same people who ask, why can't I get ahead? Why do I live paycheck to paycheck? And it's really, if you start to look, you can understand very easily why that is, right? But then they tell you at the same time, if you try to explain it, well, you're a conspiracy theorist, right? It's that's how people, that's the phrase people use to blind themselves to what's going on, and then at the same time complain that they can't get out of the paycheck to paycheck struggle, right? There's a conversation that I had last night with a couple of guys that work for me, and they were asking me about, one of them said something to the effect of, well, I can't afford to invest. I can't afford it, right? And what I said to him was this, because a lot of people say that kind of thing. What I say is this, okay? Whatever money you psychologically believe that you have is per month is exactly the amount of money that you will spend. You will make that amount of money work, okay? So if you take 10% of every paycheck you make, regardless of what it is, 10%, and you put it into, let's just say for the sake of argument, Bitcoin, okay? Every 2 weeks or every month, whenever you get paid, 10%. And then whatever you have left after that 10%, that's your budget for your paycheck. I promise you one thing, you will find a way to make that 90% work. What you have is what you psychologically have is what you think you need. Okay? Trust me, I was in a point at one time too where I was like, I can't afford to 10% of my paycheck. Then I started doing it. And you know what I realized very, very quickly? I was still making it work with the 90%. And I was using that 10% to invest, right? Regardless of what you're investing in, Bitcoin, crypto, housing, stocks, whatever it is, right? That's how you build for your future, guys, right? That's it. Even if your 10% a month is $10, it still adds up over time, right? You have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, what is it again? It's if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's that simple, guys. It really is. All right, breaking news: Fidelity Spot Bitcoin ETF had $117.6 million in inflows. This is from yesterday. They always get reported the next day. So we're seeing fantastic inflows happening from the ETF still, guys. That is very, very bullish news. Something to be excited about for sure. Have a look across the market. JASMY, yeah, we're having another downturn. Like I said, guys, I told you guys yesterday I was shorting. Told the members I was shorting. Sure enough, look what's happening. Look what's happening, guys. So even when we're going down, I am making money. Somebody's buying JASMY. Big buy happened. This is about an hour and a half ago or so. Or no, 3 hours ago now. Sorry. We look at this volume. We had a massive volume spike over on JASMY. Very, very nice. Big purchase. So some whale bought something somewhere, guys. Bought some JASMY somewhere. All right, Brian. Brian, guys, if you don't know Brian, he's a friend of the channel, JASMY Ambassador. Brian, if you're watching, how you doing, my brother? He's been on the channel before. He says, Apple shows up now whenever I search JASMY and click on people. What's interesting is that it is the only account that doesn't have JASMY in the name or bio. Literally no other company shows up, no matter how far I scroll. So he's saying every time he searches for JASMY here on X, you know, you got all these, look at JASMY League, JASMY, JASMY Voting Power, JASMY International, JASMY MGT. Apple shows up when it doesn't even have JASMY's name in the thing. So interesting little correlation there, eh, guys? Interesting little correlation. And guys, this here, I want to show you this. This is, I know we're talking about Canada here, but this is a global problem. This isn't a Canadian problem.
Have you ever wondered why Canada is in debt? Have you ever wondered why the government forces Canadians to pay so many taxes? Have you ever wondered why the bankers from the largest private banks are becoming wealthier and the rest of us are not? What I have discovered is the banks and the government have colluded to financially enslave the people of Canada. The government borrows money from the private banks. They then lend the debt-based money to Canada with compounded interest. The government then continues to increase taxation of Canadians year after year in order to pay back the interest on the exponentially growing national debt. What results is inflation. The government gave the banks the ability to loan out money that doesn't exist in the form of loans. They click a key on a computer and generate the fake money out of thin air. They don't actually have it in their bank vaults. Presently, the banks only have $4 billion on reserve, but they have loaned out over $1.5 trillion. It's their freedom and they need to be stopped. He said the following, and I hope that all of you remember this. Never doubt that a small group of people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has.
It's a giant scam, guys. It's not just a Canadian issue. It's the States. It's everywhere. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse because we allow it. We as the people allow it because we do nothing about it, right? So as long as we allow it, it will continue. All right, check this out, guys. Shout out to House of Crypto for this little bit of his video. He put out a video today talking ICP and JASMY. Let's listen up.
Dumping it in a couple of weeks all the way down nearly 92%. Eventually, it then fell into this zone down here where it looked pretty much to be a dead coin. So why was JASMY called a dead coin? Well, very similar. It pumped up into around the sort of 1st of November week. Well, it dumped from this high down almost 99%. However, since this period of time, JASMY has woken up and been one of the top performers in the crypto market. ICP also had some pretty exciting times, rising nearly 630% back in the autumn. And here's the secret behind it all and why these two coins could be some of the best performers out there. And it's this: crypto, as I've already alluded to, is held and manipulated by big money in crypto. So while we're given the smoke screen of this project's doing this and this project's doing this, and it's all very exciting, ultimately the average person out there doesn't think it's very exciting until the price is going up and absolutely hates it when the price is going down. And if you're one of those people who is emotionally involved or in some form of weird relationship with a crypto coin, then you're simply just a puppet to the big money that is running this game. But we know this: since ICP and JASMY have clearly been identified by big money as an opportunity to be able to drive mass excitement into the market, it means that we've got a good opportunity to potentially see massive upside. We're looking to back the chosen one. And yes, it might seem right now like I'm taking away from the hard work that these projects are doing. But in crypto, for us to make massive gains, the prices of these coins must be massively overinflated versus the real reality in terms of the actual price that they're worth. So don't feel like I've insulted your crypto girlfriend. I'm merely leading you to the idea that these coins will likely see more manipulation in the future. And since they've been dipping down nicely again, they give us good opportunity to be able to get into. So do I anticipate that ICP is going to head towards these highs yet again? Well, that depends on something. It depends on how easily the manipulation can happen again, and you can be shoved back into the market thinking that it's going to go to the moon. It's currently valued around $7.50, and I would be surprised if ICP doesn't head to at least $150 to $200 in this bull market, which obviously is lower than those previous highs, but still nothing to be sniffed at around a 27x. Same JASMY having had a bit of a dip recently, you can see back to all-time highs is around a 13x and potential for it to move higher than that into the future. And for people who are like, oh, well, there's not enough money in the market, how are there going to be enough money to drive all of these different coins? Due to Metcalfe's law, which you've probably heard Raoul Pal talk about, is the network effect in crypto. There will be more retailers rejoining this session than there were before. In the same way that everyone thought JASMY was dead and then suddenly flipped on their head and started to buy it up when the price started to increase. As soon as the prices in crypto start to aggressively increase, and they will because it's all a smoke and mirrors operation, the coins all get pumped towards the upside. Everyone turns on their computer and they're like, how do I buy JASMY? And they go and jump straight back into the coins that they've been slagging off for months. It's all too easy to see. If you go into any group right now, the coin that everyone's most bullish on is what? TON. And that's because TON is performing extremely strongly right now.
Bullish on JASMY, guys. One of the top potential projects in terms of ROI, in my opinion. Going to be one of my best performers in the bull run. All right, what do we got? Why Bitcoin is a life insurance, explains Ross Stevens, CEO of Stone Ridge Asset Management. Check it out.
Bitcoin is also life insurance, though, but it's not life insurance in the sense of a big payout if you die. It's more in the sense of a big payout while you live. But it's not a big payout in the formal sense of a big pot of fiat money. It's a payout in the sense of personal sovereignty. It's a payout in the form of freedom and dignity. And when you're poor and all you have is fiat, and that's a melting ice cube of value, you lose your dignity every single day the Fed prints. And that is not okay. The good news, though, is we finally have a monetary system governed by rules, not rulers. And it's open to all. So everybody gets to choose, which is great. You can stay on the fiat standard, in which a very small group of people get to produce unlimited new units of money, just not you. Or you can opt in to the Bitcoin standard, in which no one gets to do that, including you. You can decide which is more fair.
Bitcoin all the way, baby. Bitcoin all the way. All right. Oh. All right, let's get the chart back up here. Let's get back into the chat. That was the news of the day, guys. What do we got? I think that's the wrong Hoppy you have on the screen. It's the one that we've been looking at. Oh, it only says that because I had it in Canadian dollars. How to? That's why. I don't have it in American dollars. I have it in Canadian right now. So that's why I have my coin market cap set up that way. That's why you're seeing that number. Right. 3K Sports Unlimited. What's up, fam? Hey, Rob. Thank you for helping today. Hey, community. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. That's what we do. GT CPI will come in better than expected this week. Watch and see. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Erwin, thanks for your videos. I learned and still learning a lot from you. Hey, thanks for supporting the channel, my brother. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. Rod, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rob, good vibes from Boca. Nice, Florida. Thank you for all your help. No problem, man. All right, what do we got? Herman the German. Okay. I'm not going to read that. The Bitcoin that the German government seized was worth over 3 billion. Over 10,000 of the total 50,000 Bitcoin have already been sold. Yep. Cryptoholic, gotta love Jasmy. Yes. Fast Too Curious. What's up, man? I was just giving you credit earlier for bringing Hoppy up to us. Good to see you, man. Good to see it. Williams in the house. What's going on, man? 62 cents. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's coming, baby. Shane, yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Gang's all here. Holmes, the supply shock is indeed coming for BTC and other projects that have a low circulating supply when altcoin season starts. Quant is another one. Absolutely, man. Quant, Farm, all of those ones with the great tokenomics. How high you think Quant's going to fly this cycle? Probably around $1,500. Good prediction for Swiftcoin. I actually have a Swiftcoin price prediction video cross purpose. What I would say is go to my video library and search up Swiftcoin and check out my my Swiftcoin price prediction video. I was thinking I could get around 30 billion level, around 2K. Nice. Is anyone holding Casper? I hold Casper. Yeah, good project. Isaac, Rob, along with Swift and XCN, what are a few other banger tokens in the ERC20 category? Oh, good question, man. Good question. Specifically in the ERC20 category, kind of narrowing it down and handcuffing me there, brother. Jasmy. You like that, eh? See what I did there? I mean, you've got quite a few, right? I think Sandbox is, but it's not really a micro cap, though. Let me see. Hang on. It's tough when you say they got to be in the ERC20 category. What do we got here? Hang on. No, that's a layer one. What else do we got? Just give me a sec. I'm looking a few up. See what I can find for you here in the ERC20 category. Stronghold. There you go. Stronghold's a good solid one. SHX, that's in the Ethereum, that's in the ERC20 category. Stronghold. What else? Forta's another one. FORT is the ticker on that. Those are two solid gems in the ERC20 category. There was me. Quote of the day: if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Exactly, David. 100%, brother. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just landing. Who's that one who bought 127? It's an accumulative amount of Jasmy being purchased off of Binance. So retail are dollar cost averaging into Jasmy. That is who is purchasing it. Ty, I've been buying this JASMY up again. Nice. Love to see it, man. Death Bank, JASMY never sell. Absolutely. Been working my butt off to buy these dips. Yes, Terra. Private banksters are internationally organized intentionally. Crypto should end this worldwide scam. 100%. That's why they fight it so much, right? It's a mind game. Yep. I didn't get the notification for the live stream again, but I'm here nonetheless. Champion. Length, Rob. Absolutely. Jesse and James, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hope you're having a blessed Sunday as well. Overcomes in the house. Good to see you, man. Your thoughts on DeFi regulation, uncertainty, and Compound. Compound for me, man, Compound's okay. But it's been around too long. I don't think Compound's going to be doing anything huge, to be honest with you. Just better projects have come along since then, right? Max, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Hey, Rob and community, smash the likes for our brother Rob Mass and AKA Crypto Future. Absolutely. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Swift has me drooling. I had to up my goals for the coin, but torn because I want more JASMY as well. Hey, both fantastic projects, man. Quant got me into crypto, but it goes so slow. Yeah, but hey, when it moves, though, Quant is going to melt faces. I'll tell you that much. JASMY Super Coin. Okay, thanks for the shout out. Hoppy's the first character, Matt in creator mode before Pepe. Should do really well. Yes, I agree, man. I agree. Hey, you're the one that brought it to the community, my friend. You brought it here, and I give credit where credit is due, man. So full respect, my friend. Hey, Rob, how's your day? It's good. It's going good so far. It's going good. As promised, I got the membership, and I am looking to get to the Patreon for a one-on-one. Hey, absolutely, man. You jump over to the Patreon, you just fire me a message, and we'll get you booked in for a one-on-one coaching session. Bitcoin is over 56.7. Nice. Did it get back up over? Let's have a look. It is 56.72 right now. Very nice. But we got to close the daily and the weekly above 56.7. We still have about an hour and 53 minutes until then. Miria is near to yes. Another good one. Exactly. Miria. Mora Games as well, actually. Hey, Rob, Chinese Pepe on Ethereum. What are your thoughts? I used to hold some. I held some for a little while. I made some profit and then I sold it. So, yeah, good project. Good project. For short-term holds anyway. Not crypto good. How high do you think Quant will go? I think Quant, I mean, I like to be conservative, right, guys? I think Quant somewhere around $1,500 Quant. Again, that's like my low end, right? So Quant's going to be a banger, guys, a banger. The tokenomics, the utility, lights out, fantastic project. I've been accumulating Quant on the sidelines for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, something like that. Great project. My second biggest bag is Quant. Nice. Maximus, the Max, the myth, the legend. Absolutely, man. My brother from another mother. Gabe, yes, sir. It is unfortunately wouldn't surprise me if we wait till the middle of the bear market again. Wouldn't. Yes. Danny, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Franz, when do you think real altcoin bull season will actually start? Probably, I think that we'll start to see some action, like I said, sometime around Q4 of this year. I think that we would be starting to see it in Q3 of this year if it wasn't for all this selling pressure out of Germany right now. And the whole, I think for the Mt. Gox thing, I think that's what we're seeing with that right now is more fear from people dumping from Mt. Gox than actually people dumping from Mt. Gox, right? I think most people holding Bitcoin, most of the creditors that are getting their BTC back from Mt. Gox are long-term Bitcoin holders. And I would think that those people would probably not sell newly acquired Bitcoin that they got back before right before the price goes parabolic. Why would you sell it at 56K when you know in 12 months it's going to be 150, 250K, right? Doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Personally, I would just hold it for another year and then sell it, right? So, but everyone's financial situation is also different as well, right? There could be people out there that need the money right now. So, Dino, my biggest bag is Render. Nice. Render's another fantastic project. Where quant goes this cycle isn't the real question. I'm holding forever. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Death Bank. I see it as more time to DCA. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking full advantage of this, guys. People have been asking me lately how much time they have left to accumulate and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 months if you're lucky, something like that, depending on depending on what happens here. But if Germany, stops selling off soon and stuff, we could start to go. But if they continue to sell, I'm going to keep DCAing, right? So yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's the news, and we're all caught up on the chat. So I got to head to the gym. I got to take my son to the park. I'll be back for our members-only live stream in a few hours, guys. So be here for that. And keep an eye on Bitcoin for the weekly close, guys. We got to close above 56.7. We got to close above. So keep an eye on that, guys. And I'll see you guys in a few hours. Thank you so much again, guys, for all your support. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you guys in a few hours. Take care.